See, it really is dominated by the Lalo, the air game at the top. And then another air attack Hydra kind of goes through, as that kind of is showing here as well.
Yes, exactly. But the problem about those is that all these air attacks are really different when it comes to setting the traps.
Yes.
So it's mostly air attacks, yes. Not a lot of ground attacks, but these air attacks are so different from each other. Like, for example, red mines.
Yes.
It's really nice to have a red mine farm if you meet the kind of the back end Lalo group or Loon group.
Absolutely.
But this is very hard to predict. And if you do that, they might be useless against a Hydra attack if, for example, a blimp is just sent into the town hall. So a lot of things to keep in mind. So it's going to be really, really interesting also from the base building perspective, what these teams, because I'm sure they knew that they could face each other. So what they came up with for the bases against each other. And now we're going to hop into the very first attack of the war, and it is none other than Hugo Stieglitz.
Hugo coming in again to lead it off. And I think he's doing another similar attack that he did first, which was the Zap Lalo. And he's going to try to have this King behind the Ice Golem to path his way in. He does not have a super wall breaker. I was going to say, why don't you use a super wall breaker for that scatter shot? Then he could go in, grab it, and then go get some more value, no?
I see, but maybe the Royal Champion, yeah, there we go. Royal Champion coming in, and yeah, she passes the right way, so while the King is still tanking, she has actually a pretty easy time right now to take out this scatter shot, and look at all the way this Royal Champion can still go to the 12 o'clock side. Will probably, most likely even take out this air defense, but now we have to take a look at the Town Hall, and the CC is coming out, Carbon.
Yeah, Ludas Marchers didn't flew out the full CC, and there is the Lava Hound. He's not waiting. He's going straight in now with the Lalo. The Stone Slammer is going in. He doesn't want to waste any time, and look at this. It's the Stone Slammer with the Dragon Rider to come in to help grab that Eagle Artillery, so the Warden can then be deployed later for the next set of the Lalo deployment.
But look at the bottom of the screen real quick. We need the Queen to step in to take this Town Hall.
Queen.
I mean, there's a Lava Hound. She's the Town Hall is active and the Queen's in the range. This is not looking good.
It's not good. It's not good. He's going all out.
No, 1 star.
Oh, no, 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 no. He's going to freeze the Town Hall here as he's got the pups dealing with, but they're in the poison spell. Can take out the Town Hall with the Queen ability, and look at the minions. Taking out the Ghost, but the ability was forced now.
Oh no, his freeze was late.
Queen, 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 Queen!
No way!
No!
The freeze spell. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, the loot, the Town Hall is low. Let's go. Come.
Wait, no, 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 no!
Are you kidding me? No way.
What?
This Town Hall is basically dead. We still have a chance, theoretically. We have a Warden, we have an Owl, 2 Dragon Riders. Please, come on.
It's like, why aren't they going there? Why aren't they going for the Town Hall? The builder's repairing it.
No
you
way.
have to be kidding. No way. The Town Hall stayed. Wow, Hugo is in disbelief.
We were talking about taking risks.
Yeah.
Carbon. We were talking about it when we saw Est attack from the opposite side of the Town Hall. And you called it out during the attack. He doesn't want to waste time.
Yes.
So he thought too much about time maybe and not enough about the actual 2nd star, because it was a little risky if the Queen would walk in there, wasn't it?
Well, you talk about doesn't want to waste time. He's going to have tons of time thinking about what just happened there, unfortunately, for a Hugo.
For sure.
But I mean, if we think about it, right, at the end of the day, if they lose this match, technically it's okay. It's not terrible, because they will be in the top 3 no matter what if they lose this match. And because Tribe already has a golden ticket, then Badzinger, if they are in the 3rd place, would still advance to Sunday, because Tribe can't play, because there's no prize pool on the line on Sunday for the Golden Ticket tournament. So Badzinger still are okay to advance no matter what.
Exactly. So the thing is, either Badzinger win and they have secured at least the 2nd spot, or Tribe win, and then Badzinger, since they are 3rd already, will definitely move on. So that is very interesting. But yeah, they have to keep the pressure high, even today. And they also don't want to lose any of their momentum going into Sunday. Yeah, very unfortunate, but we saw the replay real quick, and in my opinion, Hugo made a very, very small mistake, but decisive mistake. He froze once for the Queen on the Town Hall while she was dealing with the pups. And he had another freeze, and he dropped it, but he dropped it like a second too late, so the Queen could get damage from the Town Hall, and her ability was forced. And he dropped that freeze earlier, the queen could have gone directly with ability to the town hall and probably secured it. But the past is the past.
Yep,
We're in the present, back here with Kronos coming in to take on Rupert.
Kronos is coming in here with a Queen Charge Dragon Riders moving in here, and in the previous competition, which was the case, Queen Charge Dragon Riders was coming in with about a 57% triple rate. So about just over half of the attacks that came in got 3 stars. So let's see if Kronos can continue, and, well, I mean, they haven't failed yet here in this this finals, the challenge finals here of the Snapdragon Pro Series.
Wow, that is actually quite surprising.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that, especially because these teams are so good at their queen charges.
Yes.
Like, we always talk about Bernal as well. He's playing in Space Station Gaming, obviously, and was taking part in Queso Cup as well. And I was talking about how well he deploys his spells. But also Kronos is known to be a very, very good queen charger. So let's see what he's doing here. One healer, I think, is in range.
Yeah.
Just one. But he froze anyway, which I think is a good choice because the queen was not taken on the CC.
Yeah, that's the brilliant thing, is the queen is safe so far, hasn't lured out, probably, my guess is a lava hound. Remember, balloons can't lure out a lava hound. It has to be a ground chip. So that's why sometimes the pro players use hog riders, right, to try to lure out a lava hound inside of the CC, which also control rocket loons, as now the Dragon Riders are starting on the left.
Absolutely, and while that was going on, Kronos was doing a beautiful wall break towards that multi-inferno for the queen. So she will get even more value, but now we have to see how these Dragon Riders can make their way through the core of the base.
Yes.
The 12 o'clock side was already taken out by the Flame Flinger.
That Flame Flinger got so much value. It's incredible how he's able to do that, as now the queen, with the wall break, like you pointed out, is going to continue her way to the multi as the Dragon Riders are coming through. But the RC's ability is unfortunately forced through the defending king. That is going to be a little bit of an issue, as the Dragon Riders are kind of starting to thin out here.
They are, but look at the way he's making use of his heroes, even sending in the king and at the back end to take on this scatter shot. And even though the Dragon Riders are thinning out, he's still got a queen with ability, he's still got a royal champion, and the king just died. Oh, so did the royal champion. Anyways, the warden's still alive.
Wow.
But this is going to be a 3-star for sure. And we can see the player here, but he's got some technical issues, as it seems.
Well, maybe they're adjusting the volumes and things like that. Because I want to ask you, Masky, or Maxi.
That's me.
New name, Maxi. You've played on this stage, not here, but a while ago, right?
Yeah.
You have this experience with the noise canceling, headphones on, and you really can't hear the crowd. You can't hear anything other than your teammates and the voice. Walk us through your experience and what was it like to be in these players' shoes at the moment? Yeah,
that's a very good question, because in fact that affected me and also my teammates back then a lot. We actually played in this exact studio, but it looked a lot different because it was more than 3 years ago, actually, in March 2019, I think. So, but as also Kronos pointed out in his interview, there are just so many elements that are entirely new.
Yes.
I mean, the whole situation of being on a live stream, being on a stage, that's one thing. But still, there are so many other things. Like, there is a walk-in, so the players at a certain time they have to walk through the stage. If they're planning or not, it doesn't make a difference. They just have to go, and then they have to use their headsets, for example. And the noise-canceling headsets, they definitely give you like a completely different feeling. And there's so many new elements that it it really takes how do you say, a lot of experience and a lot of coolness actually to just ignore that.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what you should try to do. You should just say, okay, I'm doing a Clash of Clans attack. I've done so many attacks anywhere I was, so I should just do the same thing and focus on that and not on the other things happening around me. But here we go with the Skelly Donut.
Skelly Donut is going in, trying to take out this clan castle. Can Demo grab it? Multi is secured. Brilliant. Oh, wait. Okay, I was a little early there. It was looking like it wasn't going down, but yes, indeed. Great job there from Demo, using the Skelly Donut to secure those 2 valuable buildings, including, of course, the CC. You don't have to worry about that clan castle coming out, as now he's trying to use his heroes to not only go for the scatter shot enemy queen, but maybe his queen could loop her way down to the town hall, you think?
Yes, I think that's what the manager is planning to do here, but he's also finding the Tesla farm and the Skelly Trap farm, as I think we should call it these days, because we see it all the time. So Tribe knew exactly what they were expecting. They were expecting a Sui in there, but still, we talked about the stats for the Skelly Donut before, and if the Skelly Donut works, Carbon Fin, it is usually an overkill, right?
Yeah, usually. So if it's a successful donut, out of 22 times that it was successful, it's tripled 16 of them. Right, so that's some big stats to keep in mind. And out of the 30 attacks from the Queso Cup, only 8 out of the 30 actually failed to get the Clan Castle. So they're pretty good at still getting it. But this time, their hands got to be shaking. So how is Demo still getting it done? I'm so surprised.
I have no idea how he does it, but this attack is certainly looking very, very good. As he also is starting a kind of back-end Lalo with the Warden, which we see more and more often. Like, you go into the Eagle Artillery with the Slammer and parts of your Lalo, in this case also the Royal Champion, and then you come in with the Warden later on around this base. Beautiful Warden ability, catching a lot of loons, and he was able to take out the enemy Royal Champion. And Carbon Fin, I don't think there's anything in this base left to stop this Lalo.
I don't think either, but of course, you never know what happens with us, as we are fantastic at jinxing. We never know if there's gonna be a red hair bomb. Tornado traps. You know, I probably would be attacking. I'm like, okay, we're good. You know, I would have just taken an easy lead back, and then all of a sudden, every single trap on the base would have popped up in a certain second to hit it all. But not the case here for Demo. Taking out Kronos' base, and it's going to be a 3-star here for Badzinger. Exactly what they need in order to try to keep pace. But remember, the first attack being a fail, and not only just a 2-star fail, it was a 1-star fail that came in from Hugo Stiglitz with a 92%. So that is going to be a huge kind of talking point as we're going to talk throughout the rest of this match. And if Badzinger want to have a chance to win, they're going to have to try to hold Tribe to their first fail in, I don't even know how long, to be honest. It's been a while since they failed.
You're right. I mean, we certainly have seen some 14-star wars from Tribe Gaming, which of course was very, very disappointing.
Yes. Right?
No, but actually,
think about it.
but actually, that is the case with them recently. They have uploaded their war stats after, like their warlock after the Queso Cup, and there was no single war with less than 14 stars. Incredible. So we're going to have to see how it goes, but I think Badzinger is doing the exact right thing at the moment. We've talked about this on several occasions. If you are, if you're back a bit in the war, and Badzinger is at the moment with their 1-star, you kind of have to try to keep your morale up. And Demo just showed us that they are doing exactly that. They're focused, they're still concentrating on their attacks, and they know they can't do anything than continuing to 3-star. And that's what we're doing, what they are doing. So maybe a little bit of pressure to Tribe at some point.
A little bit of pressure here, as now Nirex is coming in with okay, you know, I see the Mass Inferno Dragons. My eyes go straight to the stats. What's the odds? Well, I don't know if we say odds. They've been tripling like crazy, right? All of their attacks. But I'll have to, I think, okay, Inferno, Baby Dragon, no, not Dragon Riders. You'll take a look. But as the Inferno Dragon Riders move in, the big thing is, remember, trying to keep the defenses distracted with Skelly spells, with free spells, and an Invis spell can help, you know, with your heroes as they move around, but just keep all the defenses completely ignored from the Inferno Dragon.
Exactly, and this invisibility spell in this case also serves the purpose of maybe having to save the Town Hall, because he just came in and once again with the so-called safe blimp, so a lot of sneaky goblins and some other troops to trigger traps around the Town Hall for the Town Hall. And if the tornado trap, for example, is triggered there, you can always react with the invisibility spell. So that's also why he brought this. But now the Town Hall is history, and there goes his big Inferno Baby Dragon push. And with the early Warden ability, now it's all about how he can get to the core of the base.
That was interesting. You decided to freeze the Eagle. Why do you think he froze the Eagle? Just so it didn't get a few shots off, even though he just burned the Warden in turtle?
The thing is, with the Inferno Baby Dragons, you use so many, like I think he had like 13, 14, so a lot of them end up being at the same spot in the first couple of buildings, and we know that the Eagle Artillery targets the most clumped up troop space, so maybe he wanted to save the Inferno Baby Dragons from getting some Eagle shots, so early damage in the attack.
Well, looks like they are getting targeted right now, but the Eagle just went down. It might have got a shot off, and it took a little bit of damage, so absolutely. You mentioned the splash damage. If it hit that, it would have done so much. So you have to be really multitasking, seeing where all the troops are going. But if my eyes are not deceiving me, the Inferno Dragons, I don't see them anymore. They're gone.
Neither do I. They died out so quickly, and as you were talking, I saw, I don't know, 3-4 Sea King air mines being triggered in the core of the base. So it seems like Badzinger set their traps once again against an air attack, but this is still, it's looking okay. I mean, if he had just one spell, maybe. What can these heroes still do?
I don't see this getting through the Ground Expo. If you
Ground Expo, you're right.
Yeah, that Ground Expo, the King will come in, but he's not going to get in range in time as the RC will go to the Wizard Tower. She's going to get locked onto, and we just found our first fail from Tribe Gaming. Not going to be able to get this one. The Inferno Dragons, unfortunately, going to fall short, and it's going to be in the 90s, right? We got a 91%. Yeah,
I don't think that Archer is going to take out the gold storage anymore. So. We've watched another Archer today trying to take it out for like 40 seconds, and I don't think in 80 seconds it can do it. So.
Yeah, the 92 came in.
We've got the 92%.
Hugo. Yeah, so if we have a 91 from Nebrex, a 92 that could come in, that came in from Hugo. If they tie the war up, then we are going to see the advantage, technically, that will come to Badzinger's side because of that one building difference if Tribe fail again and Badzinger get another triple.
That is true, and that's exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But Tribe Gaming has failed once a couple of times. Yeah. They've never failed twice, so that's what Badzinger need. But
and now they will. You said it.
I never said anything. No, but to be honest, they have to fail another time, and it is very unlikely, but it's absolutely possible. So I hope that all the other players over in Badzinger have the same morale as Demo just showed, because if they keep on tripling, Tribe will have seen the percentage as well, and they know, 100%. I'm sure, they know. So they will be scared if Badzinger are not impressed and keep on tripling.
Well, the question is, can Rupert triple here? And he's coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo with a handful of balloons, 22 of them to be exact. With her, the Queen, going to charge her way in towards the Scatter, the Raw Champion. Take a look at this. Because we noticed that there is an opening wall towards the Arch Tower and another opening wall to the Town Hall. Would you think he wants to get the Queen to loot and charge away all the way down to that Town Hall?
I think that's exactly what he is planning to do. Especially because he just wall broke into the scatter shot. Otherwise, it wouldn't really have made sense. But so far, it's looking really good. What about the funnel? Let's see. King is coming over there, and the Queen, should actually be kept in this compartment. So this is looking good. But now the question is, when exactly will the CC come out, and how will it path? Because it can either distract the Queen or lure her somewhere, maybe towards the King, or she can still go the path that Rupert intended. It's going to be very interesting, but we know that Queen Charge Lalo is actually the most popular strategy amongst those professional players. So maybe Tribe Gaming have a game plan to defend it.
Yeah, and you talk about it's the most popular. I just was like, is it the most successful attack strategy as well? And with at least 18 attacks done, Zap Lalo is actually a higher hit rate than Queen Charge Lalo with 77 to about a 71. So that's interesting right there to keep in mind. But a Queen Charge can absolutely get so much value that you can almost do pretty much any other attack in Clash of Clans if your Queen just completely guts a base as he's trying to have these balloons path their way around into the Scatter, and then he's got a Rocket Balloon hasting his way. Oh, there's a lot of red air bombs right there. What?
No, the freeze won't be enough.
It won't.
The multi will be left. What has he got left? Oh, look at the Queen. Queen is in the single Inferno. But she's wrapping around, and he could even save the invisibility spell. But Carbon, we have still 1 minute on the clock. And I think that he's started too early here.
Is he? Okay, remember, do you remember when Tribe...
Exclusive?
No, Rikirez's baby dragon.
Oh,
remember versus Strut? It was Rikirez's baby dragon.
Oh, he dropped it!
Oh, no! It's going over to the right side because I remember the clutch baby dragon. So Rikirez is probably thinking, wait a second, he's got a baby dragon. That baby dragon can clutch a lot of the base as his queen still has ability though. And look at the baby dragon. It's still going. It's no way, don't.
Baby dragon.
Baby dragon. Go, baby dragon. Oh my goodness. The baby dragon is hit and it's, look,
Just one hit.
Look, baby dragon.
Yes! Another hero baby dragon.
And it was against Rikirez of all people.
Wow.
You can only imagine Rikirez.
You cannot come up with that. Great job here by Rupert. Even though the baby dragon went the wrong way, initially it still had enough power left to finally take down this multi-inferno. And it also means that Badzinger keeps on tripling since they're 1 star. And the pressure is back on Tribe.
It's the baby dragon, not the legend, the last ball of a pump. It's the legend, the last baby dragon now coming in. That's twice we've seen baby dragons coming in clutch over the last few competitions. And of course, right now, Rupert's baby dragon secures Rikirez's base. And now it looks like Rikirez is going to be attacking next. We see the little kind of red bar behind him in the screen. You got them looking great right there, as those images are going to be used in many thumbnails to come and a lot of YouTube videos. So you know that absolutely is. Now Rikirez. Okay, we've got the...
What?
Oh, we got an ice.
Oh, baby dragon.
No.
Marvin, what's he doing? I was just about to say, for all of you out there, no matter what strategies you like to play, if you want to step up your game, you know what to do. Always bring a baby dragon. But apparently, Rikirez is confident enough to get this done without his baby dragon this time, as he is doing his hero dive into the 9 o'clock scatter shot. And once again, he's sending his queen to take out the town hall. Yeah,
the brilliant thing about this tech is with an Ice Hound. So, I mean, we can call it Sulala, we can call it Snowlo, we can call it many different things, as the Ice Hound will provide the freeze effect, right? The freeze effect will be huge in over a certain area of a scatter shot or a multi. But let's see if the... Wait.
Uh-oh.
The queen
being pulled in by the CC. He's making it invisible.
Wow.
Clutch. That's clutch. Woo. Wow.
Look at that.
He reacted so well there, and he gets it done. Wow. That's another level. Just well done by Rikirez. And yeah, I think we're going to see another small Eagle Lalo, as we talked about before, and then he will come in with another Lalo and his Warden from like the 2 o'clock side of this base. And this is very characteristic for Rikirez. He starts his Lalo early to push the initial Lalo into what is left in the core of the base. Warden is there. I think we're going to see some Headhunters and the Warden ability soon.
There they are. I see them. They're moving in. Right on the Warden. That Warden Turtle Tome, yes, protects the Headhunters to help take down the Royal Champion. As we have balloons coming in to pick off the Archer Towers to the bottom side, but that Stone Slammer opened up and a Dragon Rider's coming out of the ice. Wait, Ice Hound hasn't even popped. The whole point of having an Ice Hound is so that you can get the freeze effect. But remember, in Ice Hound, when it hits the defense, it actually slows it down. A lot of people actually don't even realize that.
True. That's true. And that might also be the reason why it survived, because it probably went to the backhand air defense, but the air defense just shot too slowly to take it out. And we see Rikirez shrugging and smiling. He's like, well, I don't need the freeze effect of the Ice Hound. I don't need the baby dragon, guys. What you looking at? I mean, I got 15 loots left. Here we go. And that was actually a very, very important triple, because it happened right after Nebrax's fail for Tribe Gaming. So also they are showing to Badzinger that they still have it, you know, that they are still confident to get this through. And if they keep on tripling out, we know that Badzinger doesn't stand a chance. But yeah, we have to wait and see how Badzinger will react.
But the thing is, you make it to this stage of the competition, everyone has a chance, right? They're all in it until you get perfected and it's a quick attack, and then it might be hard to make a comeback. But, you know, we've seen a previous in the other competition, the Queso Cup. Perfect. 15-15. We've seen it before. And if Strut from the lower bracket make it all the way back, and if Tribe wins, they would have a rematch. And that could be very interesting with storyline, but we're focusing on this one here as Badzinger is looking to get that upset, because I think in everyone's mind that Badzinger would be the underdog in this match.
Yes. Definitely, and I mean, no one of us actually predicted Badzinger to win, but in my opinion, so far, except for the, and I have to say, pretty unlucky fail there from Hugo at the start, they are doing a great job, and we still have 4 attacks to go in this war, so anything can really happen at that stage. I mean, today we've actually already seen 2 1-stars from players that we usually never expected. So maybe it is the live stage, maybe they just made friends with the opponents the night before, and they didn't want to triple them or even 2-star them. I don't know what it is, but crazy things are happening in this competition so far. So you can't call it too early. We are going to take a look at what Alfonso is doing now as he's coming in with yet another Zap Lalo carbon fin.
Yeah, Zap Lalo indeed, one of the strongest attacks in the game at the moment, taking out that enemy Queen. Oh, brilliant job grabbing that value. Now his king is going to come to the left to move in when the funneling set to go and charge him into the Air Expo, which then allows his queen to walk all the way to this town hall.
Yes, this is so interesting. Like, it's the 3rd time, I don't know in a row, but 3rd time out of the last 4 attacks that we see a hero dive at 9 and a queen making their way into a 6 o'clock town hall compartment to take it out. So it feels like these attacks are similar, but they are actually completely different attack strategies. Of course, since the heroes are so strong, they're often used in the beginning of the attack. And so far, it's looking actually really, really good. But the clan castle will be lured out now. Oh, and we see actually rocket balloons together with the super minions, but the royal champion is taking them on early. Super minions making their way to the queen, though. We need to take out the town hall.
But
freeze.
You got ability. So Queen ability can secure the town hall. You can see them looking over his shoulder right now, trying to help spot him. Because remember, the thing is, when you're attacking, if you're not watching over the shoulder, there's a little bit of delay if you're watching the game.
Absolutely. Like, I think it's even like a 5-second delay.
Wow.
So when you're at home, it's really hard to spot. But this, in this competition here, they can do it real time. And I remember doing that because I have been at a couple of live events, for example, the World Championship in 2019, and we always stood up from our seats, went over and looked across each other's shoulder, because, you know, it's really about the details and at this high level of plans. And we have to see how he gets into the last defenses here. And
incredible!
This is looking good. Even the red mine bomb that is coming up, like the stacked up red mines, cannot make this a fail anymore. We've talked about actually exactly that. And Tribe Gaming apparently did a good job in stacking all those red mines right at the end of the attack. But this hit from Alfonso was just too good to fail, even with the right trap set by Tribe Gaming. And we have Badzinger with yet another triple, and they are not giving up. I love that.
Well, we have all the 5 players here for Badzinger, other than the one that's built set and adjusted the traps, Dima, right? He's the one that you definitely have to remember, as they mentioned it in their interview, right? Dima helps set the traps for all their bases and help try to stop, as we saw, a fail that came in from Tribe. So then you definitely know Dima had some influence there, right there. But going back to the comment you made about trying to look over the person's shoulder, get up right now, right? And that's the thing, is being able to be in person, and you love that, right? To be able to move around. In this scenario where you're on the couch, right? You can't go too far other than the player next to you. Would you love to be in a spot where you could just move around, anyone can go behind the other player to be able to do that? Or would you rather be like this and on the kind of the couch?
I would prefer to move around, but I think it's also possible if you force it as a player. I've done it back in the day. We actually had wired headphones, but I just put them on the table when I wasn't attacking, because it's not required to wear them. And then I went over to whoever I was spotting, because actually I often spot it because I like to do it. I like to concentrate and try to get into the mind of the attacker and see what they're focused on, so I can focus on other things. But you know, we stepped it actually, or like we even stepped it one step up, if you can say it like that. we had like one guy looking across the shoulder and another one looking at the actual replay in-game to check for troll Teslas. Because back in the day, actually, troll Teslas were a thing. We don't see that many of them today, but now we have to focus on Fluxy's attack, because this triple will be very important, because it would decide how much pressure Arno will have in the last attack for Badzinger.
Look at his hands. Look at it. He's like wiping the sweat from his hands onto his pants there, and he's bringing it. And he did it twice, so you can see he's getting nervous, right? He knows that this match is starting to get close here, and he needs the triple as the queen's taking a lot. Oh, the red!
No! I thought he got it. I thought he had it. But there went the ability. It looked so perfectly timed for a second there, but it was just this little tiny tinsy bit too late. But now we have to see how the attack unfolds, because we know that he's a very good queen charger, so he can for sure still do that. But oh my god, this damage raining into the queen is a lot right now.
Yeah, with the Dragon Riders coming into the top side, we have the queen underrated, but no ability is the thing to note. See, oh, that is the multi. Okay, I was worried.
Is that an invis?
He does. But the healer's getting hit, and he uses it to keep that queen up.
But the king, the queen is on the king. That is not good, because she is in the warden raid.
What are you doing? Are you going for a wall? Okay, she comes down. Whew.
That's a perfect target, actually, this multi-inferno, because it was just targeting the healers on the queen. And look at that, he's keeping her alive somehow, and even raging her up once more, because she will take care of the enemy queen in just a second.
Does he have to freeze? Did you have to? Oh, the rage was enough! The rage was enough for his queen to get through the enemy queen as he continuing his way around. But I'm looking at the Dragon Riders. We got about 3 of them left, moving their way around, but there is an air defense back there. RC still has their ability, Maxi.
Yes, but we've got a back and single inferno, but also we've got 1 freeze spell, and okay, we have to see how this Royal Champion can make her way into the back, and
the single, but the healers. Is that 1 single?
No way.
Do we have a unicorn for the queen, or the unicorn?
I think he has to freeze early, maybe, to even keep the Royal Champion alive, but now...
Oh, the mortar. Oh, he does! He freezes! The Dragon Riders come over!
Archer Tower?
I think it's looking good. The single gets locked down by the RC, and the Dragon Rider. The King's going down with 35 seconds left, and Fluxy is looking good for a 3-star. The last building will be the Builder Hut, where the Town Hall was left.
No way, he is still getting that after losing this queen ability right off the bat, but he's got the Warden and the King and 20 seconds on the clock, Carbon Finn. I don't think this lonely Builder Hut there in the Town Hall compartment, can set an end to this attack. In fact, Fluxy sets an end to this base as he's getting the 3-star done for Tribe Gaming. And now Arno has to triple for the theoretical chance of Tribe failing and thus Badzinger winning. That's
what they need, because we're going to look at the percentage, right? The average percentage overall. And wow, it's close. We have a 97.8% for Tribe Gaming on the average destruction so far, and a 98.0. So that's a matter of 0.2%.
It's exactly difference. 1 building.
1 building, ladies and gentlemen. 1 building is the difference right now. So if Badzinger triple and then Tribe get a 99%, do they tie? Are they tied?
No, then Badzinger wins.
Well, a triple, no. That would be a 3. And then,
they are in the lead. They're in the lead 1%. Yeah,
they're a lead with 1%.
They're in lead. They will win by 2% then, which is also...
I was thinking the other way around.
Which is also a very, very close decision maker then. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. There we see Arno preparing. Let's look at his hands, Carbon. He looks pretty calm. I mean, he was the one saying he was nervous, while Hugo was the one saying he's calm. Maybe after his first attack, and also the closing attack and a 3-star attack in the last match, Arno has found his inner peace as well and is sitting calmly on the sofa. And there we go with what is that?
Ice Hound to start.
Ice Hound and Wall Wrecker, Carbon.
What? Okay, let's, this is something new. I haven't seen this before. As the Wall Wreckers go, wait, why do you think he used an Ice Hound there? Just so it could stay protected a little bit longer and freeze up the defenses?
Definitely because of the freeze effect. Otherwise it wouldn't have made sense, but this is so expensive. Now he's doing a super wizard blimp. Maybe he wanted to get into this compartment between the scattershot and the multi-inferno. Otherwise, I can't really understand this huge investment of 40.
What do you think if he had the wrong siege machine select? Do you think he might have wanted to go with the blimp?
Oh. That's a good question.
I don't know. Because
I wasn't watching his face when he destroyed the wall wrecker. Maybe we have to ask the chat. Maybe one of you noticed like some weird movement in his face when he saw the wall breaker on the field. But anyways, I mean, he has to work with what he's got so far, and he's aiming to take out this Town Hall now. So it's going to be very interesting to see how well his heroes can get in there.
Yeah, the heroes are going to make their way through. The King's protecting a little bit, but he definitely wanted this Air Expo to go down, which means that it is doing some extra damage, which he wasn't planning on as the King's ability goes up. But the Queen, she's going to be behind the wall, which is going to force this King to go and beat through the wall, then go for the Queen. But the Ice Golem and the Hound come out at the same time. But luckily, there isn't any defenses on this Queen, so she can deal with this. But the Pups will be quite annoying.
And look at the time. We've got a blizzard basically at hand, but with this freeze spell into Wall Wrecker, it took even longer than usually with the Limb. And at the moment, I mean, in my opinion, he should go all in. He should already start the Lalo because he has to take the risk at that point. Because a two-star doesn't win them anything. He has to go for Void. Oh no, the wall is even open. This is what I was saying.
The wall was open because the King.
Oh, that's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Now he has to freeze the Town Hall.
Yeah, that's what I meant because the Queen was behind the wall, forced the King to break through, which caused him now to use an extra freeze spell to keep his Queen alive to secure the Town Hall.
So close. Okay, Town Hall secured. And how? Ooh, yeah, the multi-inferno is... Oh no. Nothing going to this multi-inferno except these two balloons.
We have an Air Expo as well. Air Expo will be the last thing up, and you can see him. He's not happy with it. And that's going to be my question. After this, I'm going to go and speak with Ano and say, well, did you accidentally have a wall wrecker selected and you didn't take a blimp in this attack? Or did you purposely go with a wall wrecker there? Like, I have to know. It's just unfortunate there. And I'll give you the results. Once I get that answer, I'll be sure to let you know so you can let the viewers at home know.
Thank you very much. I will be excited to hear that information. But yeah, let's talk about what this does to the war, because it actually leaves Tribe Gaming with just having to get a 2-star in their last attack. And usually, especially on these anti-3-star bases, they are able to do that. So do you think there's any chance of Tribe Gaming losing this match still?
Well, you've talked about it before, about changing your attack strategy when you just need a 2-star, right? If you were on Tribe right now and you were talking to them, what would you say? Would you say change your strategy to secure the Town Hall no matter what? Or would you be safe with whatever attack they're planning? It obviously depends on if the Queen's going into the Town Hall anyways.
Okay, that is a very, very good question that I actually talked about to Boom recently. Because he was criticizing what I said. Also not really criticizing, but he was like, yeah, I get your point, but I still think right now you can go with the initial plan. Okay. The reason being, the meta has shifted a lot since 2019. In 2019, we had at Town Hall 12 a little lower hit rates, actually, while today we're seeing teams scoring 80% to even higher hit rates all of the time. And one of those teams actually is Tribe Gaming, as we see Exquisite charging into the 3 o'clock compartment here with a nice wall break. So Boom said, at this level, or like in the current meta and at the level we're playing at, we're usually always able to secure the 2-star. The only exception are anti-2-star bases, where if something goes wrong and the Town Hall is so isolated in the core, it's very hard to get there. But if you look at the current base, for example, if anything would go wrong, Exquisites could still send everything into the Town Hall because it's pretty exposed in this type of base. But I think that's enough on that topic. Let's see how this attack is unfolding.
Yeah, because as he used the Stone Slammer, he didn't use a blimp. Remember, the Stone Slammer actually went in to grab that compartment where the World Champion was with the Raging. Look at that, look at that. Town Hall goes down, not only to Lalo, but it goes down to a King, which is absolutely so much value. So the Lalo and Ward ability can get so much more value as it just goes off for the Headhunters to try to take out the enemy Queen.
Yes, and talking about a King, the defending King actually just took out Exquisite's Queen. And actually in the last war, we were talking about how well Exquisite is keeping his Queen alive and how much it helps in the end of an attack, especially when you're doing Lalo. So So now this is really becoming a close attack. He's still got the Royal Champion, but she's going to have to face this king, this hero-killing king in a second as well. And the Loons have died out, Carbon.
He's got 3 left. He can try to...
Oh, the Headhunters.
Yeah, oh, look at that, but the Eagle, the Royal Champion, trying to take this Eagle down. Wait, yes,
she's out of range.
No, the Archer.
Oh, that's...
Down, but he's
got Loons left?
Oh, yeah, he's got 3.
They're in too late, bro.
Yeah, they are.
If he had used them earlier, no, he could have tanked the Archer Tower as well, and the Royal Champion with just 1 shot would have taken out the air defense. Ah.
Wow.
So close, but look at that, look at that. He's happy. He's happy, and why shouldn't he? Because he just secured the victory for his team. Tribe Gaming stay in the winner's bracket.
We have to give credit to Dima's trap placements, right? Helping stop now 2 of Tribe's attacks. And that's, I'm not gonna lie, that's unheard of. That's 13 stars, right? They've been putting up 14, 14, perfect, 14 all the time. And this is the lowest one that we've seen in for a while as they're coming in. But still, congratulations to Tribe as they are now moving on to the grand finals here. But that is going to be a best of 1, right? Even though the team from the lower bracket, Maxi, is going to come, then if they make their way through and they defeat